Well, well, well.
Yeah! Welcome to the world of Mime Over Matter, and I apologize in advance if I'm bringing too much awesome to this toy review. This is Valaverse Action Force, an amazing line of just army-type action figures. This is Trigger. He's got Trigger tattooed on him. He was just unboxed by our Covert Ops Condor, one of the mail-away figures, and this Trigger right here looks absolutely amazing. He's got camouflage pants. You can barely see him. He's got a cool backwards hat, so you know he means business. He's got an insane beard. And let's take a look at his box. It is nice, it's clean, it's on a card, loaded with accessories and hands. So he's going to be fully armed. And on the back, we can see the other people in this wave. Probably a few that I would not mind picking up in the future. So I can see where my future is headed. It's like a crystal ball. All right, so I'd say let's open this up. And it looks like the first of the accessories is a microphone headset that he could wear on his head, as you would normally place a headset on. And it's got a mouthpiece that is poking him in the nose at the moment, so he should probably figure that out. And by he, of course, I mean I should probably figure that one out. So I'm trying to fit it on his ears. It's not too snug, so it is a little bit loose, so there's some give to it. And I think if I just move it forward, the mouthpiece falls down. So I'm not probably not going to display him with that or use it for stop motions just because it is a little bit loose. And here is the gun that comes with his holster. And I just got these blast effects, and I absolutely love them. That was the bigger one. I'm going to put the smaller one on. It looks like it's more, more equipped for this type of gun. That is a huge pistol, so I really like that. I'll probably end up displaying them with that. I do like the pistol display, unless I like the other gun that comes with them. So we will take a look at that. And from an articulation standpoint, Action Force, Valaverse figures have insane articulation. So shoulder motions, full range. We've got the elbows, we've got the double articulation. You can get a good curl on there going. And the wrist, this one looks like it's got the side wrist. We'll pop that off later and we'll take a look at that. And then let's see what else we got. From the hips, he can get some wide flexes on there, do a full split. I think he might have actually been a ballerina before he became a soldier. And yeah, that's just some nice splitting right there. And then we've got some great knee articulation, just full range of motion, and then the ankle articulation. So yeah, this guy can get some wild poses, which is amazing for stop motion, and they're good sturdy joints, so you can really get some amazing work out of this guy. You really got to hand it to him. Speaking of which, look at all these hands. All right, so this looks like the ice cream scoop hand, so you can use it for scooping various things. Sherbets, frozen yogurts, ice cream. Here's a little sample of what it could look like. He's scooping it out. This is either cherry or watermelon, and he can get it in a nice ball, put it in a cone. He could work at any of the local ice cream shops, and he's got two of them, so he can scoop two at one so that he can serve a family. Really efficient. He knows what he's doing. He's a man of many talents. And then let's see what else he has. This is another holding hand. This does not have the trigger out. So this, the one that he comes out of the package, has the trigger finger going. So if he's going to be holding the pistol or the guns, we're going to go with those. So we're probably not going to put these on for now. And he's got these good punching hands, which everyone loves a good punching hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a punching hand on him. And as I mentioned before, the one hand, the trigger hand, does have the articulation goes side to side, whereas the punching hand goes kind of backwards and forwards. So you can see the palm is flat, and then the pivot goes side to side, which is kind of cool. I don't think I know of any other action figures that have that sort of articulation. I know G.I. Joe Classified are just the forward and the back, like the fist. So I really like that. You can get some really just kind of cool gun motions out of that one. He could reach into his holster, he could pull out the gun, and it just seems more natural. So I like that. And here we go, his mega gun. My guess is that he brings this to all the local and state fairs, and he wins all the big stuffed animals. It's got a stand on it that looks like it snaps into place. I'm not having too much luck with it. It is very thin, so I'm probably not going to put too much pressure on it, but you get the idea of what it would look like. So this way he can lay down and he could put the gun out, so he doesn't have to hold it because he's at the gym a lot and his arms are usually tired. So, when you got to rest, you got to rest. But he's going to hold the gun anyway. So we're going to put it into his hand, and we swapped out his one hand. So we know exactly where we're putting it. Although with it in this hand, he can't hold the pistol. So for now, we're going to keep the pistol in the holster. And he's just going to hold it up since we didn't have the stand going. And he looks very intimidating. And here is the Action Force stand that he comes with. All the Action Force figures come with their own color-coded stand, and they're the bottom of his feet. I love the detail that they put on the bottom of these boots. So we're just going to take a look at Condor. It looks like these two do wear the same boots. They're probably standard issue. So at the company that they work for, Action Force R Us, versus the Arctic Warfare Trooper has a different snow set of shoes so that he could walk on the snow. So if you see Trigger walking around on the ice, tell him to be careful. He might slip. And there we go. But now he's on a stand, so there will be no slipping for this guy. So there we go. We've got our Condor. We've got our Trigger. We've got our Arctic Warfare Guard Trooper. I forget his official name. But there we go. I absolutely love these Valaverse Action Force figures. I can't wait to get more. Thanks for watching and enjoy.